Good evening, dear listeners, and welcome back to another episode of Anthony Knows. No judgment, your story matters. Today, we are diving real first into a dilemma that many of us know all too well. The old faithful car, the one that's been more reliable companion than mere vehicle, suddenly turning into a money pit of repairs. A heartfelt shout out to our listener who wrote in, "Long-time use of my car has led to lots of breakdowns, and I'm really struggling to find ways to cover the repair costs." The saga of the beloved car that just won't quit. But the wallet sure seems to be quitting on us, doesn't it? Now, before we start sharpening our budgeting skills or dreaming of the latest shiny models, let's take a moment to honor what this relationship really means. That car isn't just metal and rubber to you. It's been your trusty steed for years, a partner in countless journeys, a quiet witness to life's ups and downs. There's praiseworthy emotional investment here. Psychologists tell us that when we have strong emotional attachments to our possessions, like a car that's been with us through thick and thin, it actually activates parts of the brain associated with close relationships. This is why letting go, or even thinking about it, you can feel like a personal loss. So let's tackle this issue with that respect in mind. First, the money question, repair costs piling up. That is stressful, no doubt. It's like the car silently commanding, "Hey, hand over the cash." And we're left to the mental gymnastics over rent, groceries, bills, and that unforgiving repair invoice. What many financial advisors might tell you is to weigh the cost of repairs against the car's current value. But I'm here to throw the usual advice a little curveball. Because value isn't just a number on Edmunds or Kelly Blue Book. It's about your life's rhythm, your peace of mind, and your options. If you're wondering whether to fix or ditch the car, try this thought experiment. What is the absolute bare minimum you need your transportation for? A daily commute? Errands? Long road trips? This helps focus on priorities and eliminates guilt over cutting back on what might feel like luxury versus necessity. For some, public transportation or carpooling might feel like a betrayal of independence. But in reality, swapping a solo drive for shared rides or a bike could carve out space in your budget and perhaps even your schedule. That said, if it's impossible due to your location or work demand, there is absolutely value to seek a solution that supports your mobility without breaking the bank. Now, here's something that might lift us from doom and gloom to practical action. Have you looked into local resources like community mechanic shops or non-profits that offer low-cost vehicle repairs? Some cities have programs aimed at helping people keep their car on the road longer without the astronomical fees from franchise dealerships. It's a bit like therapy for your car, but without the luxury price tag. Here's a little nugget from behavioral economics. The pain of paying is often less when we can separate the payment experience from the possession experience. Meaning, if the car repairs can be budgeted out in small, manageable chunks over time, rather than a big shocking one-time expense, your brain might not register the pain as intensely. Sometimes, negotiating a payment plan with your mechanic can be a game changer if they're open to. If petrolking the finances becomes an uninvited stressor, remember this. Mental health experts constantly remind us that financial stress eats away at our well-being more insidiously than we think. It's not merely about the money, but what that money, or lack thereof, represents. Security, freedom, control. Don't hesitate to talk about your worries with trusted friends, family, or even a financial advisor who understands emotional context, not just numbers. But Anthony, you may ask, what if the repairs don't seem worth it anymore? When is it okay to say goodbye to your automotive companion? This, dear friend, is the ultimate test of tough love. Sometimes holding on too long can cost you more emotionally and financially than the parting itself. Imagine your car as a cherished but stubborn pet who needs more and more care but isn't getting better. Compassionate release doesn't mean failure. It means you are making space. for something that might better support your life now. If you choose to move on, consider how to do so ethically and wisely, a trade-in to minimize losses, or donating your vehicle to charity for potential tax deduction. There's dignity in every phase of this transition, and you get to rewrite your own story. In the end, my dear listener, what matters most is that you treat yourself with kindness through this challenge. Cars are tools, yes, but our peace of mind is priceless. And remember, sometimes the fix isn't under the hood, but in how we frame the problem and how kindly we treat ourselves while navigating it. So while you decide whether to keep wrenching or wave goodbye to that old friend, know that your feelings are valid. Your struggle is real, and your future is full of possibilities, not just on the road, but in every part of your journey. This has been Anthony Knows. No judgment, your story matters. Keep those stories rolling in, and remember, life's twists and turns don't have to spin out of control, as long as you keep your hands steady on the wheel. Until next time, drive safe, and take care of your story.